another video. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're returning, hey friend. So we are about to direct sow some corn and some okra. So we're gonna add our okra to this bed. These are the ones that we got. They're by Burpee. If you're gonna go big. So I got the go big okra, and then I got the early sun glow hybrid corn. These take about 63 days to harvest, and these take about 60 to 65 days to harvest. So these are the ones we're gonna add right here in this spot in our Vigo elevated bed. And if y'all would like to get a Vigo elevated bed, of course y'all can use my discount code, and I'll link it in the description. I'll also put it on the screen. It's Girl with Soil 10 off for $10 off your purchase. And this is the elevated raised garden bed with wheels. So this is the one I got, and I'll put that in the description as well. So let's go ahead on and get started. We're gonna do our okra first. Y'all made me want to get some okra. Everybody talking about how good fresh okra is, so I was like, you know what, the reason why I don't like okra is because of the sliminess of it. But since the crispy, I seen a girl eating some and it was so crispy, I said, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna like that. So I went on ahead and got some.
And you probably gonna deep fry yours.
Ooh, fried dye laid to the side. So I'm a deep fry. Don't do me like that, T. Yeah, so I got a little spot. And I actually got a trellis that I got from Hobby Lobby too. Child, I don't have no ruler, so we're gonna estimate. Y'all know how we do. I know how we do. Uh-oh, I just dropped some. This one right here. Lord, I don't know where the other one went, but it's gonna be all right. I feel like I got it too far down, so let me put a little bit of soil back over this. Because you don't want to bury your seeds too deep, because it'll take longer to germinate, or they may not germinate at all. So let's bring it up a little bit. Take these gloves off for a minute. Really be able to work. So I'm going to put 3 seeds right here. Then I'm going to do 3 seeds right here. And then 3 seeds right here. So there we go with that. And let's add just a little bit of sprinkle of soil on top of these. Try not to get our pine straw all in the mist. Just gonna lightly cover it. Yeah, I think that's good enough, y'all. And we're gonna go ahead on and cover this back up with our pine needle. And I already watered this bed this morning, so I'm not gonna water it in because the soil is actually already moist. But since it's so hot out here today, I'm gonna end up coming out here and watering this stuff again anyway. Boy, I swear they be hating. Them birds be hating. Cause they gonna show their butt every time we come out here. Okay. And y'all remember when we direct sowed these onions? Y'all see they starting to come up some. We got some right here that's starting to sprout up. We got some right here that's starting to sprout up. So that's good to see. And I actually popped another one down the other day when nobody was looking. So, matter of fact, yesterday. So I'm gonna see how long that would take to do something. We're done with these. Now for our corn, we actually gonna grow our corn in 5-gallon grow bags. So we're gonna reuse a grow bag that we already had some stuff in, and then I have an extra one here because I'm gonna repot our tomato in a grow bag. So this one look a little raggedy, but that's all right. It's still usable. And then of course y'all know we got our Organic Plus Kellogg soil. And the reason why I haven't been getting my mushroom compost, y'all, that y'all was seeing me use is because I don't be wanting to go to 2 different stores just to get stuff. At our Lowe's, they don't carry this, but they carry the mushroom compost that I like to use. But Home Depot don't carry the mushroom compost. So that's why I just been getting this. Just so I won't have to go to 2 different stores. But when I go back to Lowe's, I do plan on stocking up on some more. Because I do like using the mushroom compost, don't get me wrong. So for our mixture, we're actually gonna use the blood meal, our earthworm castings, and this all-purpose fertilizer. I don't know why I can't talk today, y'all. Like my brain don't want to function right. I got a love-hate relationship with gloves. Not me actually measuring some. If we sprinkle a little bit of that in there. And this is 1 tablespoon. As I stated in another video, it's hard to overdo it with the earthworm castings. So we're going to do 3 tablespoons. No, you know what? I'm feeling a little frisky. Let's do 4 tablespoons of that in there. And then with our blood meal, we're gonna do about a half a tablespoon, since we have that other all-purpose fertilizer in there. Because blood meal is a form of fertilizer. It's more so for nitrogen though. Now, I've been learning some stuff. I got a bad memory, but some stuff I just been really like picking up on a lot. Just from doing, you know, research and just being out here so much. I'm gonna need this again, so I really didn't have to close them up. Put our gloves back on so we can get up in there. And again, this is for our corn. We're gonna try to get about since this is only a 5-gallon grow bag, we're gonna try to do at least 2 plants in this one.
So how long it take for that corn to be ready for harvest?
About 63 days for this variety. And this is a early sun glow hybrid variety.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You said 63 days?
Yeah, about 63 days. So the good thing about this corn too, y'all, if you're direct sowing this, the window to direct sow is a lot longer than most things that you direct sow. So this one for our zone, you can direct sow it from February to October, according to this this little bag and map that they have on the back. So I feel like that's really good to know. So we're gonna do about, it says 4. We want to do it in rows. So since we're not doing it like in ground, I'm only trying to get 2 plants in this bag. I don't want to overcrowd it.
So by the end of July, beginning of August, I should have some sweet corn at my table, right?
Ooh, sweet corn at your table, T.
All right now.
You're gonna have you some sweet corn. You're gonna thank you at the flea market. Now they be having that good sweet corn at the flea market.
Man, I ain't had that corn since I probably about 15 years old.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I don't even know if it's the same.
It's probably not. You know, they change a lot of stuff. I don't know, y'all. This grow bag making me feel like I can get another one in there. I'm gonna try another one.
Where you put that first one at?
I put them right here, and then I put them right here.
Okay.
So I just lightly covered them, and I'll show you right here. So I got it right here, and I'm putting three corn kernels in each little spot, and then I'll thin them out. And the reason why we put more down is just in case one seed don't germinate, you'll have a better chance of getting some actual germination in. by sowing multiple pieces or multiple seeds. So yeah.
And
this
that corn, it's gonna grow up. That
right,
stalk.
it's gonna grow up. But the thing with the corn, you don't need a trellis for it. So you don't have to necessarily have a trellis for it. I don't think I ever seen people using
a trellis for
corn. Yeah, I don't think I ever seen them. So we got this in the grow bag. I am going to water it in, and our soil is warm. So a lot of these summer crops and things like that, summer spring crops, you always want to make sure your soil is the right temperature. So people that live in like places like 6A, 6B area, their soil probably not going to be as warm as someone like myself. We live in the 9A zone. So that makes a difference too when y'all, asking questions and things like that. I definitely don't mind looking stuff up for y'all if I'm able to answer a question that's not pertaining to my zone. But yeah, don't compare your stuff to my stuff if you live in a zone like 6A or 6B or something like that, because it's going to be totally different. Yeah, and we just, like I said, going to water this in.
I'm glad you did get that sweet corn and not just bringing some okra home.
So balance it out.
Yeah, because I don't do okra.
I think you're going to like okra. I really think so. Let me ask you this. Would you be willing to try it?
Yeah, I try it.
Yeah. I think okra is a texture thing for a lot of people that don't like it.
I even tried on camera.
Yeah, don't let it be fried. I think you'll really enjoy it. So.
Well, yeah, you talking about raw trying it or cooking trying
Cooking
it?
it.
Yeah,
I want you to try it both ways though.
Man, I don't know about that raw.
It got that crunch to it when it's raw though.
But what about that slime?
It ain't gonna have the sliminess to it.
Okay.
Because that sliminess come from cooking it. So.
Oh, it come from. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it come from cooking it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So we got our tomatoes that we got from. I got this plant from Walmart. Probably like a month or so ago, maybe a month ago, and I really haven't gave it any love or TLC or anything like that. I feel like if I would have took better care of it, maybe we would have had more tomatoes growing on this. But since I didn't really give it any TLC, it's kind of doing its own thing, but it's doing good for what it is. And I really think I left it in here because it comes with this trellis already in here. And we're just gonna go ahead on and get these off, and we'll just wash them real good. They could have stand to be out here a little bit longer, but they can ripen up some more on the counter. So we're gonna clean this off and bury it deep. Because something else I've learned since getting into gardening is you want your tomato plants to be deep, or you can bury them like slanted. I see a lot of people burying them slanted. And I just give y'all a demonstration of that. I don't plan on doing mine slanted, but I'll definitely give y'all a demonstration of it. Because again, this is only a 5-gallon grow bag that we're using. So let's just get this off of here. And as y'all can see, we do have copper tape around this just to keep slugs out of it. Because them slugs, some greedy little things.
Shoot, I ain't seen no slug in a minute.
You ain't been seeing none?
Yeah.
And we have been getting a lot of rain too, y'all. They're probably like, I'm sick of them. They want to sit there and put tape around everything. Probably would have been easier if I had these gloves on. There we go. And this is a summer last tomato, or yeah, summer last tomato, if anybody care about that. So it's bigger than your cherry tomatoes, but smaller than your big tomatoes. So I kind of wanted to leave it in the pot and just put it inside of this grow bag and just bury it deeper, but I'm not gonna do that. Probably have to bust open another bag of soil too. You know what? I actually got some topsoil that I can add to the bottom of this. And for those of you that don't know, topsoil is just a cheaper option to kind of add a filler. It's not the best quality, but like I said, you use it for a filler. So in my opinion, you don't want to use this by itself without using something like this organic soil. So it's just to use as a filler. You know, it's hotter than saying toenails out here.
Yeah, it's warm out here now.
Woo. And they said it's supposed to get even hotter this weekend. So
Gotta be on water duty.
yes, I'm definitely gonna shade my plants though with the umbrellas that y'all see here. I got 8 of those, so no 6. So I'm gonna use the umbrellas to shade that, and I got those off Amazon. I'll leave those linked in the description as well if y'all are interested in getting those. I feel like it's a cute option, and it actually works.
Yeah, a few people was asking about those umbrellas on the live there.
Yeah, but I wasn't able to tag them. They're gonna have to comment in order for me to be able to share it with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I just put that much in there at the bottom, and then this time use the rest of this bag. Got a little hole in there. I don't know, y'all, and to the companies that make these, this soil and stuff like that, y'all need to make y'all bags a little bit more heavy duty. Because we tired of losing soil because the bag's busting open. I think I speak for everybody when I say that.
Shoot, some folks like them bags to be busted open at the store.
Yeah, because they get a little discount.
Yep.
Look, one day, I ain't gonna even lie to you, I did some roguish stuff. I had put a little hole in it thinking I was about to get a discount. That lady said, no, it has to be like halfway empty. I said, oh, okay, I'm sorry about that. I said, in that case, let me go switch this out for one that ain't bust. I said, that was just roguish of me. Trying to get a little deal. Yeah, I feel like this plant needed another, a bigger home. Because as y'all can see, the roots busting out.
Look at the roots on that thing.
Yep, and there's actually 2 plants in here, as y'all can see. And the soil is nice and moist. And I'm still gonna have to add some more soil to this. I'm still gonna have to open that other soil up.
What's that?
What?
What you just poking at?
I don't know what that is. Y'all know what that is? Maybe like a little vine.
Yeah.
And honestly, I could have split this in half, but because I don't want to disturb the roots on the tomatoes, I don't know if they forgiven or not. So I'm gonna actually just leave it like this. And what I was telling y'all too, because I told y'all I was gonna do a demonstration, but I didn't. Basically, some people, instead of having their plants growing straight up, they'll bury this all the way down, like bury it deep down until, and have it leaning over so it can make more roots and you get a bigger yield. But I'm not doing it that way. I'm gonna just do it this way and move some of that soil out the way so I can get it really up in there. And the way my brain works sometimes too, y'all, I really should have just put this in there first and then poured the soil on it to fill it up. That way it really could have went deep. But I'm about to add some more soil to this. And y'all remember me saying in a few videos ago that I really don't like tomatoes, but I've been finding myself eating guacamole a lot lately. So I just cut up me some tomatoes into the guacamole and I eat it like that. And it's actually really good. So if y'all not already adding tomatoes to y'all guacamole, dice up y'all some tomatoes in there. Cut them real small, that's what I do. Some people already eat it like that though, but I'm burying this joker as deep as it's gonna go. And I feel like another option to grow y'all tomatoes in, an inexpensive option, is using one of these Lowe's buckets. Lowe's or Home Depot or something like that. Because you can actually get the plant deep using this. So, yeah, this is a good option for your tomatoes. And I'm actually use that to grow some one of our watermelons in too. Yep, feel like that's good. I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna water this plant in here, and I think that's gonna be it for today's video. If y'all enjoyed the video, thank you so much for tuning in. No, it's not gonna be it. Let me add this. This for our okra, y'all.
Oh, the trellis for the okra.
Yes. So I got this from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby actually has a spring sale going on right now for 50% off. So I only paid $6.99 or $6.50 for this, opposed to getting it from somewhere like Home Depot or something that was more expensive. So I'm gonna just put it right here in our bed to have our okra grow up on once that time comes. Yep. So. It's a nice addition. It's lightweight. Yep. So, and I feel like that's what I love about this bed. It's very versatile. So I got all kind of stuff growing in here. Yep. But all right, that's it for real now, y'all. So thank y'all so much for tuning in to another video. If y'all are new and y'all haven't subscribed already, go ahead on and hit that subscribe button. We got us a butterfly that's flying around. Leave a comment, like the video, share with a friend that's in the gardening as well. And yeah, thank y'all so much for y'all support. If y'all made it to the end of this video, leave a, I don't know if they got an okra emoji. Leave a corn emoji if y'all made it to the end of this video. And thank y'all again. I'll see y'all in the next one.